Welcome to the Visualize Meditations podcast, hosted by your gal pal, Sasha Patil, a Chopra-certified meditation teacher, athlete, and adventurer. This is a place where high performance and health meets fulfillment and fun. Each week, I'm bringing you guided visualization meditations and honest solo sessions where I share personal development, my most unhinged stories, and intimate interviews. Whether we're chatting wellness, achievement, or building an aligned community, we're here to create the life of your dreams and have an absolute blast doing it. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Visualize Meditations podcast. It's your gal pal Sasha, and to paint the scene for you, right now I'm currently in Joshua Tree. I know, everyone's shocked. I'm in a new location that's not Venice Beach. I'm in Joshua Tree, a couple hours outside of LA with my two childhood best friends. We're here celebrating a combined birthday trip. Mine and one of my childhood besties have birthdays one day apart. And if you want to hear more about my life and what I'm getting up to and all of that, and all the crazy lessons I'm learning right now, feel free to listen along to the solo sessions. One will be coming out this Friday after this episode, chatting about what the hell's happening. Anyway, today's meditation is going to be all around divine timing and trust and faith in the universe. After I went to Date with Destiny, a Tony Robbins event, one of the things he had us do was to list out all of our going towards values and going away values as they were currently, and then rework them in order to actively choose what our values are. And for me, something that I switched in my values was having gratitude and trust in the universe and the timing of the universe. That wasn't my top one before, but it's something that I wanted to prioritize being my top value, is understanding the trust of the universe, and that everything is happening for a reason and everything is happening in divine timing exactly the way it's supposed to. And that's just something I really want to tap into today. As I'm kind of going through this new season of life, this new transition of life, it's something I really want to sit on and literally meditate on. Even when things don't go your way, and even when things are not happening the way you want them to, they're happening the way they need to, in the way that they're supposed to, in the grand scheme of everything and the grand scheme of the divine timing of the universe. So it's okay if things are not turning out exactly the way you wanted them to in the exact time. And I just want to have trust and faith and gratitude in the fact that life is happening for me and not to me. So without further ado, let's get into the meditation. You can find yourself in a comfortable seated position with your eyes gently and safely closed. Allow your hands to fall in your lap, face down for grounding or face up for receiving. I invite you to start this practice with some deep, cleansing breaths. Allow them to be the deepest breaths you've taken all day. Inhale trust and exhale stress and anxiety. If thoughts, feelings, sensations, and emotions come to you during meditation, just allow them to pass gently like a cloud in the sky, and bring yourself back to the visualization with no judgment. Remember a time when you wanted something and it didn't quite turn out exactly the way you wanted it to, but it ended up being something much better, or there ended up being a reason later why everything was supposed to happen the way it was supposed to. Replay this timeline in your head about maybe some disappointment, or maybe something that didn't turn out exactly the way you had planned it, but it ended up being what you needed or something way better. Visualize this entire timeline. Now, you already have evidence that maybe something didn't work out the way you planned, but life is always happening for you and not to you, based on your previous experiences, so you know this to be true. Now, pick a situation in your life that maybe you have a little bit of uncertainty around. Maybe it's not clear how all the pieces are falling into place quite yet. Now, with this situation in mind, repeat the mantra, life is always happening for me and not to me, and everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. And every time you inhale, breathe in trust and faith and gratitude, and every time you exhale, release stress, worry, or doubt. Life is happening for me, not to me. How does it feel to know that everything is happening in complete divine timing? What does it feel like to have complete trust and faith in the universe or God or whatever you believe in? Really sit in this feeling. Allow this feeling to fill you up and to radiate out of you. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. I hope that meditation was grounding and helpful and helped you really connect to whatever you believe in, if that's the universe or God or whatever. But something I have to remind myself of constantly is you get the thing that you need and not necessarily the thing that you want. So even if things are not going your way, or even if something is happening not in the way that you expected it to happen and it's just some other sort of timeline or some other sort of reason, there's a larger reason to it that we can't see yet. There's a way that everything's falling into place, or if something's not working out, there's a lesson you're learning from it, or there's something that's happening down the line. Everything is lining up perfectly in order to bring you into the life that is happening for you and not to you. And even if that is unclear to us in the moment, it'll become clear in hindsight, and all we have to do is have complete trust and faith and really just listen to the universe with everything we got, and just give it everything you have. For me, it's kind of been all coming up, and now I'm finding that it's becoming like a regular pattern of my way of thinking. For example, I had something scheduled in my calendar and it ended up getting moved. And at first I was a little disappointed, but then I realized, okay, well, number one, it got moved, which gives me a little bit more time to prepare. And number two, I got moved to when my ovulation is. So I'm going to be in my best communication and I'm going to be in my best state. And then I also realized, okay, it's giving me some more time and giving me some more time to collaborate and brainstorm with my sounding board about the best way to approach the situation. So yeah, maybe it didn't happen exactly the way that I thought it was going to happen, but maybe this is better. Maybe it's not this, maybe it's something better. So this would not be the Visualize Meditations podcast if I didn't tell you to take some sort of action step to move closer to your reality. So yes, you need to work in tandem with the universe, but you also need to take action. You also need to make decisions and move towards the life of your goals, and understand that it's your job to get clear on what you want and why you want it. But the how and the when is not completely up to you. The how and the when are kind of determined by the universe. So you decide the what you want and why you want it, and the universe will figure out how and when, and together you are co-creating your reality with the universe. At least this is what I believe. And if you believe something different, I want to hear all about it, and comment on the episode and let me know. If you guys could please follow along to the podcast, comment, leave testimonials. Also give me some feedback. Like, let me know what you guys are loving, what you guys are not loving, what kind of meditations you want me to make. I have some listener requests coming up. I know you guys love the sports meditations. I know you guys love the competition ones. I know a lot of you guys are movement oriented and athletes. So I'm really excited about that. But anyway, I'm really excited about this podcast, and I'm moving into some really exciting stuff and looking forward to just really immersing myself in this. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next week on the Visualize Meditations podcast. Bye.
I hope today's episode left you feeling inspired and aligned. Make sure you're following the show so you never miss out on our weekly meditations or solo chats. I love connecting with you guys. Let's talk on Instagram and TikTok at Visualize Meditations, and we will catch you guys next week on the Visualize Meditations podcast. Bye.